The family that prays together stays together. Welcome to our doctrinal reflection. Today we reflect on the solemnity of Christ the King. Jesus as a shepherd king who cares deeply for his sheep, contrasting with the leaders of today who prioritize self-interest or power. In the book of prophet Ezekiel, chapter number 34, God speaks of himself as a shepherd, seeking not only the lost, but also caring for his people. This foreshadows Jesus, who in John chapter 10 is or proclaim himself as I am the good shepherd. Jesus' kingship is a kingship of guiding, nurturing, and protecting his people, especially those most vulnerable. Number two, the kingdom of the least of these. In the Gospel of Matthew 25, we hear the parable of the Last Judgment, where Christ, as a king, separates the sheep from the goat. And he does this in accordance or judging from the action of the least of these. The judgment is not based on wealth, on status, or on power, but on the love in action. We read in Matthew 25, I was thirsty, I was hungry, I needed food. Christ reigns in those who serve those who are needy, embodying them with the compassion and the mercy of God. The parable or the paradox of the cross. The cross, paradoxically, is Christ's throne, is a symbol of his ultimate humility and love. On it, Jesus redefines kingship, offering himself for the redemption of all his own. His crown is made of the thorn of thorns, his robe stained with blood, and his subject are those who recognizes his sacrificial love. Jesus says that his kingdom is not of this world, but yet he transforms this world by people who respond to his call of love and to serve. Finally, Christ's victory over sin, death, and all the evil forces. Christ's victory over sin and death and other evil forces shows that Christ's kingship is victorious. He does this not through violence or coercion, but through his death, through his sacrificial, through his resurrection. This victory is central to Christian faithful or to Christian believers, and it gives us hope that despite the struggles and the challenges of this life, Christ's reign assures believers of the ultimate victory of good. As we celebrate this feast, we are called to examine our life. Do we truly allow Christ to reign in our lives? Or do we let wealth and worldly desire, self-interest rule in our heart? The feast is a call for commitment, or to commit ourselves to the kingdom where mercy, justice, and love prevail. By believing or by allowing and following Jesus' example, we proclaim the reign of our Lord and transform this world through his example. Family that prays together stays together.